Final question for you. You've said that you want the deal with AJ to be done by the end of Monday.
Monday is the deadline. Monday is the deadline.
Monday is the deadline.
It would actually be a lot easier than I thought it would be, the Usyk fight. A lot easier. People saying, oh, he's a hard man to hit. I was lighting him up 3 or 4 punch combinations, laughing at him. My problem in that fight, I probably had too much fun. It was probably too easy. At times, it was too easy. It was like I was in there with a local amateur boxer. And I was just enjoying it too much and messing around. And you paid the ultimate price in round 9, where I got a 10-8 round and got clipped. And that's what happens when you have too much fun.
And those are the words of Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Wow. You know what? Before I even say anything, let's do this. Let's look at the comments on that. Shout out to Michael Benson in the building, okay? And this is from Dale Lenny, 1035. Few hours ago. He said he's never been humble nor a good sportsman. Okay, let's look. Here's another one. Joe James Joshua, a few hours ago. Oh God, here we go again. No humility in defeat, no learning from his mistakes, just more of the same nonsense that turns fans away with the thumbs down emoji. George _Hampson, 17, few hours ago, back to back. What a melt. He says, imagine losing so badly that you start saying it was easy. Mate, you couldn't even beat an MMA fighter, let alone Usyk. Get a grip. Wait, there's more. To compare Usyk to an amateur boxer is highly disrespectful. He has now dominated 2 weight divisions. That's no amateur. Usyk was working out. Fury in those first few rounds took the center of the ring and was rarely on the back foot. Fury never appeared capable of flooring Usyk, but how he recovered from that 9th round onslaught demonstrates how much heart Fury has. I know the ref saved him in round 9, but don't think many could have come out for 3 more rounds. Hope Fury shows Usyk a lot more respect in Usyk versus Fury 2 and bans his old man from the entire event because he's a liability. And that one man says, Happy New Year! And let me counterpunch. You know, Tyson Fury calling this man an amateur. Let's start there. Saying that it was too easy. You know, I thought it would be harder. You know, it just shows you that he wasn't, or he hasn't taken the ass whooping that he received serious enough. I think what he's doing, he's trying to downplay the whole thing. He's trying to blame it on him. He's trying to say that Usyk was so easy that I had fun in there and had too much fun. That's how I got clipped. Let me tell you guys something. Tyson Fury lost the first 2 rounds, maybe the 3rd round. First 3 rounds. And I think he got 4, 5, and 6. I think 7 he lost. 8 he might have won. 9 he lost. 10 he lost. 9 was a 10-ounce round. And 11 he lost. 12 I think could have been a draw. But the thing is to sit there and say, oh, well, I was playing around in there. And, you know, that's why how easy it was. Shows that Tyson Fury don't know what the fuck he was talking about or what fight he was in. This man had Tyson Fury saying Happy New Year in May. Think about that. You had this man saying Happy New Year in May. There is no country on the planet that celebrates New Year in May. That man knocked you literally into next year. Knocked you into a whole nother year. You thought it was 2023 turning 24. And in fact, it's already 4 months in. Well, 5 months in. And him saying that he's like an amateur boxer is very disrespectful coming from a person that's a golden Olympian. And, you know, and that golden Olympian showed you who he was. You beat a bronze Olympian. A guy that got beat by 2 other guys. At least he placed, right? Go figure. But to talk that way about a golden Olympian and that been in the amateurs, that excelled in those things, something that you've never fucking done, shows a lot about Tyson Fury. See, at this point, you know, again, people need to leave Wilder alone. People need to understand that Wilder went through what Wilder went. Wilder just showed the worst part of himself by being a sore loser. This that Tyson Fury's doing, oh yeah. This, you should expect this from Tyson, but I'm glad this is coming from Tyson now. You know why? Because right after the fight, he talked with some sense. Oh, well, he hit me, I hit him. It was a good fighter. He was the best fighter I've ever fought. You know, that shit. You know what I mean? What happened to all this chin he has? What happened to the little gap-toothed middleweight that you're going to slap around? This man was pursuing you the whole time. He was in the middle of the ring chasing you around. You're like a big dumb elephant running from a mouse. Right? And Tyson really, you know, he's just really, I'm relieved. Because at least I know out of the heavyweight champions that we've had in our era, the worst ones were from Fury and Wilder. And the best ones was from Usyk and Joshua. The only difference is Usyk's never taken a loss, but I guarantee you would have taken it a lot better than Tyson's taking it. You know, that's a low blow, bro. Joshua, to be fair, he didn't take it so well either. But understand this, to be fair about Tyson Fury in this video he just posted earlier today, rather. It just shows you that he can't deal with what dealt with him. See, Usyk didn't come to fuck around. He didn't come to play games. He didn't come to showboat. And now I would admit a smidgen of truth that Tyson Fury did say. He said, yeah, I was playing around in there. Yeah, you were. You shouldn't have been showboating with somebody that was looking to kick your ass. And that's exactly what he did. Counterpunch. Yeah, you don't do that. He learned that lesson. So hopefully you don't go in there like, like a dumbass sitting there trying to play games in an undisputed heavyweight championship fight, the first 4-belt era ever, and you're in there just looking like a dumbass, showboating with your hands behind your neck or your head or back or whatever, and then you get punched in the face and you get chinned. And I had to pay the price for it. You know, but I am glad, because I always wanted to know where Tyson Fury really was inside, internally. You can talk all that shit you want to about being a good sportsman, but these are things that make people hate Tyson Fury. This is why AJ is back up and Tyson is down, because when Tyson was up there, he showed us all that he didn't belong there. That's all he showed us. Tyson Fury showed us that he was a champion that did not belong where he was. Okay? And that's why he is where he's at now, a non-champion, because he got his ass whooped by someone that deserved to be there, like Oleksandr Usyk. Okay? And see, character goes a long way. And him saying it was easy as that, this is what he's really doing, people, in closing. What happens when Usyk fucks him up again, or he gets stopped? What is he going to say then? Bars. That's what you ask yourself. So really, he's basically setting himself up, calling a guy, a local amateur, a golden Olympian, a local amateur. And when that local amateur beats your ass again, what are you going to say about yourself and your own boxing ability? What, you got chinned again by a local amateur boxer? It was that easy that you got beat up? What the hell is that about anyway? I mean, you know, it's ridiculous how Tyson Fury talks at times. But I mean, hey, he's only speaking his mind, so when someone tells you something, believe him. But you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury stating that Oleksandr Usyk was too easy. That's how he got his ass whooped. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.